Good evening, fellow patriots and defenders of democracy. Welcome to the madness. What are we going to be doing today? Trying to put the fuel system back together, hopefully. So this is a sit rep on what's going on. This wonderful little shiny thing is a Walbro, or however the hell you pronounce it, 450 liter pump. This is a BMW hanger. These are hose going into transitioning A and N adaptive fittings to try to accommodate the fuel needs that I think we need, which I'm certain is a little bit overkill, but as they say sometimes, it's better to cry once. Now, to get this fuel hanger to work and leave my crude mock-up, it's effective. You need to, from what I think, if you're not going to order a custom-made machined one, like we know all of our wealthy selves will do on YouTube, you need to reduce this by about, I think, 1 inch. You need to cut about 1 inch out of it, because if you don't, it's going to be too tall. And you need to figure out how you would like to secure the fuel pump itself to the hanger. What I have here is the clamp that you would find on a CV boot that always holds on to the rubber under your axles or steering linkage. It always holds on and lasts forever. Everything else around it always breaks. So I'm in hopes that that would be the same thing that happens here. And as you can see, everything here is a particular game of, will it fit? And if it's not a particular game of will it fit, it is how do I turn it until I get it to fit in the container. By the way, there's a rubber O-ring underneath here. I might not have shown it to you, but it is. You need to make sure that's there because I'm certain it will cause future problems, and it's causing problems as we speak. And that's basically it. You slide it in, there's grooves on the bottom, and that will be it in terms of locking it in there. Now the next thing that we need to do is put this wonderful little sending unit back here. Like so. And it has 4, I think these are 7 or 8, they're 8 millimeters. 8 millimeter nuts that hold it in place. No, I'm not trying to be my typical inappropriate self. And yeah, we're going to tighten this up and we're going to get back to you. And then we're going to go look at what's going on up underneath the car. Welcome back, guys. We're up here. Well, we're underneath here, underneath the car again. And this is where the external fuel pump was on this 325e 1985 BMW. There was one in the tank and one here, but this is a constant debate on E30 forums about how many fuel pumps does the car have, but there are 2, so I don't really know which way is what. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be repurposing the hanger that was on this side here, as I see it. We're going to slide this in. It has some little bolts here. I think there are 3, typically 10 millimeter, because everything is always 10 millimeter. Put these bad boys on. We'll tighten these up in a second after we secure them. Whoopsie-daisy. And what are we going to be putting up here is a, I think it's a 10 micron, if I remember right. It's a 10 micron inline fuel filter, Fuel Lab This is dash 8 fitting. We're going to be putting on some dash 8 lines. This rubber thing here is something I'm also repurposing from the last one. From the last fuel filter that was hanging there. Because I don't know, it seemed like it'd work, and I don't really see the point right now in just replacing random things for no reason. Okay, this is the outlet, as it's clearly written on the container, so we are going to insert this like so, and then, like everything else, we're gonna have to secure it. And then we'll get back to you and we can start dealing with the other problem that will be the gas tank, or fitting the gas tank and the gas lines. After I answer my calls. So give me a second here, guys. There you go. And I'm 1000% certain that's the old lady. So we'll get back to you in putting up the gas tank section. Hey gentlemen, minor details within something. We're going to be making a couple of cuts at AN lines as this goes on. This is me doing this way. I would advise you not to do it this way. Like anything else, there's a million ways to do it. There's always a safer way to do it than I'm doing it. And there's always a better way. You're always inclined to share that way. And I'll see if it's better than the way I'm doing it. I'm always up for improving things. Yeah, it's a typical AN line. Nothing too crazy. Well, nothing too crazy at the moment. It was wrapped with electrical tape, and now I can't find where the tape ends. Here goes the tape. And, you know, normal stuff. Clean out the line with, you know, anything that isn't abrasive to the internal side of your line. You should know what the standard of your line is because you ordered them. And after that, clean out all the residue of the cutting that you just did. So yeah, I need to go take care of that. You know, use some of your little private time strength to get the fitting on properly. And this is the only one of these you're going to really be showing, because I'm certain you've seen a million other videos of someone putting on an AN fitting. Is it all the way down? Yeah, it looks like it's all the way down, see? It's flush. I don't know if you can. Can't really. Alright, never mind. Here it goes, for the people that will be critiquing what I just did in the comment section, possibly. And, I don't know, this is the one I decided to go with for the filter side because it seems like it's just going to be a little funky to get it in there. Okay, we're gonna go try to hook up the gas tank now. And problem number one. I really hate this shit. What's going on, guys? This is what's going on. So, of course, in the midst of trying to fix this shit and do a complete build within many aspects that I've never really seen anyone else clearly show me, or I have no thing to follow, and let me stop babbling. Let's show you what the fuck's going on. So, look on up here. See all of this? This is a dash 8 fuel line coming off of the tank. This is the dash 6 for the return line. And look at the tank. Look at it. Look at it. It's up there. Now, this is the business. This is up here, right? I wanted to put this right here. Based on the availability of space. Wait, what is this shit? Damn, I'm that black? Okay. Based on the availability of the space and the line kinking like a son of a bitch, we can't run the line down this way. So basically what I'm gonna have to do now is drop the tank, take off this line that I cut and measured because I had wishful thinking that we could just use the thing we had here from the stock setup to hold it. And yeah, if we put it back here, it'll kink against something, pivoting points, and there's really no space underneath. There's no space underneath. There's no place back there for the line. So basically, I'm gonna have to take this back down. I think I'm gonna put the line all the way down to show you what's going on, and that's pretty much what we're gonna have to do. Basically, we need to undo everything that was just done. And like anything else, you know, if it can go wrong, it will. But this is what's going on. So let me go fucking undo all this shit. I'll be back. Son of a bitch. Let me show you what the fuck is going on underneath here. Show you I wasn't just underneath here half-assing. Or not really doing the thing properly. This is, let me make sure I can see what's going on. Yeah, this is where I had it. So it's in the groove that was on the tank. But all right, now that you've seen that, I'm gonna go back to trying to get this shit done. Let me put you back where you belong. All right, guys, we're underneath the car. Yep. Now, instead of having the fuel filter here, we just have lines coming down, and I have a host of these clamps. And I guess this is the part where I'm gonna ask you guys for some suggestions. Like there's a AN8 and AN6. The 6 will be for the return. I have a bunch of these, but I don't have any of the fancy, they're basically riveting, what is it? The thing where you press it into the body, it expands, you can screw it in and off. That's basically what I'm here trying to figure out if that's what I should do. I don't know, you guys can recommend something to me. But yeah, and this up this way. So somewhere in here, after I get some feedback or some guidance from better fabricators or people who've done this a little bit more frequently than myself, where the fuck should I put the hose? Like, where should I run it? Because I'm here looking at it like, all right. If I put it against here, this seems like a pinch point, happy-go-lucky pinch point, because you know jack stands slip from time to time. And I don't know, you don't really know how low a car is gonna be. so you usually try to find like the safest point to run fuel lines. So I don't know, to some degree, I've even seen somebody run it inside the tunnel, but that I'm not too sure about. But it will essentially have to get posted up somewhere because see, we still need to mount this bad boy. Why do I not? Yeah, still need to Still need to mount this. This still needs to go on the car. Still need to filter 91 or 93 octane. But that's what's going on right now, gents. Thanks for checking me out. Enjoy your St. Patrick's Day. Peace.